main sweep. Anyway, we're on the podcast.
What? Oh, it's always so sudden.
Yeah. even though there was a solid maybe like a whole minute between us being in podcast mode.
But we're here now, and that's what's most important. Welcome to Picking Up Something Good, the only podcast.
Yeah.
That's it. It's the only podcast.
Shit. Well, we're the only podcast.
We've cornered the market.
We've finally
You're forced
done
to listen to us. Yes.
We have finally defeated Jesse Thorne.
Oh, God. His reign of terror has come to a bloody end.
Bloody? What did we do?
That NPR bastard. Oh, I don't want to get into it. It's nasty.
Oh, it's nasty.
Nasty.
Welcome to Picking Up Something Good. Fuck, I forgot the name of our podcast. Welcome to Picking Up Something Good, a limited event prestige podcast about Radiohead. My name is Mace. I play music as Echo Vessel.
My name is Nikki Flowers. I play music as Nikki Flowers. This is a Saturday record.
Yeah, this is we're on island time. You can tell by our voices, like we're very relaxed.
Yeah, you can hear the margarita in my hand.
Oh, wasted away again. Not in Margaritaville, just in general.
No, just in Chicago.
Well, just wasted away. We're doing after last week's Mondo almost 2-hour episode. We're kind of we're slowing it down for a bit.
Yeah, we're taking a little breather.
Yeah,
a quickie.
We're doing a quickie on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Before we,
live.
Before we get to Kid A and the rest of Radiohead, I kind of wanted to stop because we have reached the end of the 90s. That is the decade the computer was invented.
That's true, and it was just okay.
Yep, the decade the computer was invented, the decade that a lot of people harassed Monica Lewinsky for no reason.
Yeah, what did she do? She had something
to do with the president.
She was the president's friend, and they had a big fight. I wasn't alive in the 90s.
I think...
Oh, wait, yeah, I was. I was born in 96.
Damn.
I don't know how old I am.
I don't remember anything that happened in the 90s except that, like, Nights into Dreams came out.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Let's just talk about Nights into Dreams for the next hour, because what the fuck? That deserved so much more than it got.
Welcome to picking up Sega Saturn.
Please pick one up. You had your chance in the 90s and no one did, but you might as well get one now.
Anyway, buy the remaster of Nights into Dreams. It's very good.
Please.
We're doing it a little bit differently. We're going to cover some B-sides from... So this is how it works. I talked to Nikki about this before the show, and they told me I can't do it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
You bastard!
We're in the interest of making this limited event prestige podcast last as long as possible, we're gonna touch on 9 B-sides. I picked these 3 from each album that was released in the 1990s. You know, the 3 albums that were released in the 90s, not just Radiohead.
Just all of them.
Yeah. There was Jagged Little Pill.
Yep.
There was OK Computer.
Mm-hmm.
And there was Californication.
That's it.
That's all of them.
It was a real slow decade.
We're going to touch on 9 B-sides from Pablo Honey, The Bends, and OK Computer. And basically at the end of the 3, we're going to decide if we're picking up not even something good, just anything at all, because these are the songs that were left off the album.
Right, and I'm already thinking about the first song that we're going to be talking about, and should we just get it over with?
I think we should just get it over with. Let's talk about Pop is Dead by Radiohead.
I wish I was dead, because what the fuck? What the fuck, Tom and company?
Can I tell you something about Pop is Dead?
Please. I mean, might as well. Yeah, we're in the thick of it. Let's go ahead.
You're not alone. Pop is Dead by Radiohead, released in 1994, is a song so bad that Radiohead decided that when XL Recordings acquired the catalog, the Radiohead's catalog, and, you know, added them on as an artist, which, isn't it crazy that Radiohead is on XL?
I just learned that the other day. I was, like, on their Wikipedia page, and I was like, really? Oh, okay.
They were on Capitol, but now they're on XL. It's weird.
It kind of fits. I can yeah.
Yeah, they're very large. They're very big. Like, Tom's like 12 feet tall, isn't he?
So, so extra large.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Like Shrek Extra Large. That's what the label was named after.
Oh, okay. See, you know what? They're doing it for the culture. I respect that.
Anyway, Pop is Dead is a song so bad that when XL acquired the catalog, Tom was like, please do not put this song on streaming.
Okay, that's why I had to find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tom was like, listen, we got all these songs. This one, let's just forget about this one. Let Capitol have Pop is Dead.
That one and a ton of like Pablo Honey era EPs. If you notice, you can only find a couple of them on streaming services. Like, for example, I honestly didn't want to put you through too much, so I picked some of the ones from the ones that are available on streaming.
I do appreciate that.
But this one's just not available, and there's like a ton that aren't either. And I think we're better off for it as a like society.
Yeah, I'm all about preserving media, archival. I feel like a lot of stuff that didn't have what it took to be on Pablo Honey, I feel like we can just leave behind.
Yeah, Pop is Dead fucking sucks. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I had to listen to it twice.
I can't believe I made you listen to it twice. Literally, I'm looking in my notes, and this, I guess, was directed at you. Mm-hmm. Literally, under Pop is Dead, I just wrote, I want to die, and I'm sorry I put you through this.
Yeah, it blows. I don't know how to be, like, fucking professional critic about it. I hate it so much. Like, I can see why this was deemed unworthy for Pablo Honey. Like, I can't even form full thoughts about this song. Like, it's a mess of grunge that says absolutely nothing and goes absolutely nowhere except right into the trash.
I think it was like an early trying to like proposition like, oh, we're Radiohead, we hate pop music. But right. Like, here's the thing. I am an avid hater of the Smiths. I can't stand Morrissey. I think he's a fucking Nazi piece of shit.
Absolutely. Co-sign that.
Co-sign. But I would rather listen to Pop is Dead by the Smiths than listen to Pop is Dead by Radiohead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're not listening to the Smiths for Morrissey. No one's doing that. Everyone's listening to the Smiths because of Johnny Marr.
Johnny Marr.
And the two other guys?
Johnny Marr and his two friends.
Yeah.
Johnny Marr, do you remember when he was in Modest Mouse for a couple years?
I can't stop thinking about that. I remember hearing about it like, what? And then it makes a lot of sense. It fits.
Johnny Marr and Johnny Greenwood are the same guy. Like, if you really think about it.
Yeah. Johnny Greenwood just puts on that weird head of hair that Johnny Marr has and goes undercover.
So here on the Genius page, under What Have the Artists Said About the Song, an interviewer once asked them, what would the Radiohead of 2001 say to the Radiohead of 1991? And Phil Selway, the drummer of Radiohead, the bald man.
The one I keep forgetting, yes.
Yeah. There's
Sorry, Phil.
There's Tom, there's Johnny, there's Colin, there's Ed, and there's Phil. I named them all. God damn it, I did it.
Ed is the bassist?
Rhythm guitarist.
Colin is the bassist.
Yes. Colin and Johnny are brothers.
Right. Oh, yeah, because I called him Other Greenwood because I couldn't remember what Colin's name was.
Yeah,
right, okay.
Miscellaneous Greenwood. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Phil Selway says, there's going to be a dark moment in about 1.5 years when you write a song called Pop is Dead. Don't do that.
Yep. Thanks, Phil.
A song somehow worse than Creep.
Yeah, I mean, Creep is listenable. I mean, it's definitely... I mean, I can't... Pop is Dead filled me with the same kind of dread that I get when someone makes me listen to a country song.
Yeah, but not like a good country song like Old Town Road.
Okay, that... Okay, I don't mean to be all like, I hate everything but... Or I love everything but country. But, yeah, country sucks, and when I heard Old Town Road, I was like... when it was getting real big, I was like, oh, this ought to be good. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's like the one country song that's like, oh, okay. I'm hearing someone saying about horses and dirt roads, and I don't want to pull my eyes out.
I do have the horses in the back, and I love it.
Always. You have to.
this just I'm so mad about Pop is Dead because
yeah,
as you'll probably hear in our intro, Tom York had the gall to say the words "jack him off."
he said that. He went up to the microphone and thought, "Oh right, we'll just say this here then." No, Tom, you don't. You don't just say this here then. You can't. You can't just say that in a song. There's laws, right?
That's illegal.
There's laws. I mean, I don't know. This is the UK. They're kind of what a wacky island over there. I don't know what they're up to, but
Brexit.
Yeah, there you go.
That sucks.
Case closed. This song is fucking unpleasant.
This song fucking blows. Do you want to move on to the next one?
Oh please, I don't want to talk about Papa's Dead anymore. I do and I don't.
We did a solid maybe like 10 minutes about that, and I am upset about it.
I feel like I need to take a shower.
Let's talk about Inside My Head by Radiohead from the Creep EP. Creep EP.
The Creepy EP.
Creep EP.
Creep EP. Like a Pokemon. Creep EP. Whoa, wait, hold on.
What?
Pokemon Sword and Shield is set in England. You see where I'm going with this?
I actually have a wonderful, wonderful thing to show you.
Okay, great.
There is a Pokemon, and this is brought to you by a friend of the show, Sean Barry, who appeared on our last episode. Shout out to Sean Barry.
Sean?
In the last Pokemon Sun and Moon, I believe, there is a Pokemon that looks exactly like two things. A, Tom York.
Okay.
And B, the modified bear logo from Radiohead, like the bear who's like grinning.
Oh, that little guy.
Young Goose.
Young Goose. Yeah.
Like, just look at him. He looks exactly like Tom York.
Hold on, let me pull up a picture. I'm seeing him in my mind, but yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I remember when they revealed Young Goose, everyone was like, "Oh, it's Donald Trump." No, it's just the
Tom
hair.
York.
But that's with the fangs. Yeah. Well, that's just nice. I like that.
Well, let's talk about Inside My Head.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I was going to go on a whole thing about like what if Tom York and etc. were gym leaders, what Pokemon they'd have. I don't know, go to our Twitter, PUSG Pod, and add us what you think Tom York would have on his Pokemon team. I don't feel like getting into it anymore. It's funny, but I don't really have anything. Inside My Head. This, I mean, it's not as unpleasant as Pop is Dead, so I welcomed it.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like it should have actually been on Pablo Honey.
I feel like it would have made Pablo Honey a better album.
Yeah, because it's more interesting than like, I don't know, How Do You or Stop Whispering or I don't know, anything.
Or like You.
You.
I 100% feel like this song should have been on Pablo Honey because it's just, it feels kind of like, if this makes any sense, just kind of sanity check me here. It's kind of 80s upbeat.
Yes. Okay, no, I see where you're coming from because I actually have in my notes, quote, "Wouldn't be out of place on a U2 album, and that's not exactly a compliment," end quote. Like, I can see U2 writing this.
You can see Bono with his cute little glasses.
What cute little glasses.
With his tiny little, he's the guy who wore the glasses and he sang Imagine, right, Bono?
Yeah. He asked us to imagine how sad it would be if the world didn't have Bono, and I mean, you know.
They also had that limited edition iPod. I feel like Radiohead should have had a limited edition iPod.
I feel like they deserved it more.
Inside My Head is fine.
Yeah,
it's definitely a better song than anything on Pablo Honey. But
that's not saying a whole lot.
Yeah, I was really, really hoping to really put you through it with songs that were cut from Pablo Honey. But we got the one that was really, really bad out of the way.
Right.
And the rest are just fine, I think.
I think, yeah, it's fine. I don't know what else to say. It's still a little too grunge for my taste. I'm not huge into the genre.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit too much chugga chugga for my liking.
Just a hint too much chugga chugga. Just dial it back maybe 1 or 2 notches. Maybe 3.
Just like Inside My Head exists, Yes I Am also kind of just exists, really.
They definitely recorded it.
They definitely did. And I feel like we might have had way more to say about this if they were just better songs.
Or worse. We had a field day with Pop is Dead, but Yes I Am and Inside My Head are just kind of there.
They're a little milk toast, and they kind of go together. It's kind of like how we got I think Black Star and Bones together on the Bends, because we just didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't really matter
They
too
fit.
much.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even think of like any specific things I could say about Yes I Am that I couldn't say about Inside My Head. Well, actually, there's that really chorusy guitar
Oh
bit.
yeah, that's good.
I really like that. That was kind of it.
See, Pablo Honey in general, just that era, is full of songs that are good ideas on paper and have good ideas shining through, but aren't executed well at all.
Yeah, there's like little moments of like, oh, I could see what they were doing there production-wise. If they fleshed that out a little bit more and did a whole different song about it, then yeah. But,
if they made an entire other album, that would be wonderful.
Right. Are we entirely sure that this is the same band that did OK Computer?
I think so.
It just doesn't, I don't get it. How did they go from that to this?
Should we start a new, rumor? That, kind of in the vein of the Avril Lavigne was, died and was replaced by an imposter?
Oh, you mean fact and not rumor?
Yeah, what actually happened.
Right. Yeah, oh my god, it's an entire Paul is Dead thing, except it was the entire band of Radiohead.
Yeah.
And Capitol's like, well, shit, I mean, Creep is selling like hotcakes, but we need a follow-up. All right, casting agency, get me a weird-looking guy and a bunch of other guys? I don't know what they look like.
Basically, after OK Computer, they were all killed in a car accident. That's why on the cover of Kid A, they're all walking across the street barefoot.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, sort of like dropping little hints.
Yeah, dropping little hints. And if you look at one of the license plates on the back of the album cover for Kid A, it basically just says Radiohead died.
Yeah, and it's weird how they fit that on one license plate.
It's a British license plate. It fits like 20 characters.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Wild. I mean, it's almost not even a rumor because they kind of just spell it right out there.
Yeah, it happened.
It just happened. Yeah. So I guess these songs.
Are we picking anything up?
Picking up. I can't turn on my transmitter. I don't want to pick anything up from these songs.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not picking anything up. It's that I don't want to.
I don't want to. Stop asking me.
I don't want to. Stop whispering. Stop shouting.
Yeah.
These songs don't exist to me.
Yeah, as soon as I stopped listening to them, they just stopped.
They evaporated into the ether.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty solid on object permanence. These songs don't exist to me right now, even though we're talking about them.
Yeah, and this is not like a shared hallucination that we're having. These songs definitely exist.
Yeah.
But they also don't exist.
There's no Mandela effect going on. They just don't exist.
I think, and this is a personal plea to XL Recordings.
Mm-hmm.
John XL, if you're hearing this podcast,
yeah,
finish the job. Erase the rest of the B-sides.
All of it.
I'm not picking anything up. Should we move on to the Halcyon Days of 1995? Let's
do it. Before I was born. Woo!
Woo! I was only 2 years old. Welcome to the Ben's B-sides. We got a set of songs that actually, I'm gonna say they're a little better.
Yeah. I think that's very valid of you to say.
The first one is actually, and I kind of wanna preface this. Mm-hmm. It is still a Pablo Honey era song.
Oh.
But I'm glad they waited until they were better at music to release a studio version.
Okay. So Killer Cars they wrote during Pablo Honey.
Pablo Honey and before.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then Killer Cars, it was one of those, like, they were waiting, sort of let it percolate a little bit?
Yeah. Okay. We'll see one of those next album. But
ooh, okay.
Basically, they were letting it percolate for a little while before they finally put it out, and I think it's better for it. I love Killer Cars.
Killer Cars slaps. It doesn't fuck, and that's fine. It slaps. It's very good.
It's a little midway, like, grunge and Ben style for me. Like, you're definitely,
Yeah.
you get a sip of that Ben juice, but you've also got the chugga chugga. That sentence makes no sense to anybody who's listened to this, does not listen to this podcast.
I was talking with my friend earlier, and I was telling him about how I don't know how to talk about art, and he goes, "Well, you guys have your own little language there on your podcast. You know, things fuck or they slap, riffs are juicy or they're not. You know, we our audience gets it."
Yeah, if you've been listening to every episode up to now, I think you kind of understand that what we mean by fucks or slaps or chugga chugga or,
Banksy, if things are Banksy
Banksy
or
or
Praxy,
Prexy, yeah.
it's simple.
Yeah, the one thing you don't understand is when Tom York calls in.
We still don't know how he's doing that, because this is, I mean, how does he call into Audacity? I don't get it, but ugh.
He's
Anyway.
got his computer.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, what do you think about Killer Cars?
I love it. It's super relatable because I'm fucking terrified of cars. I don't like being in them or around them. I love the little intro where it's like, killer cars, killer... I forget how it goes, but you know how it goes.
Killer Cars! I think.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I get why this wasn't on the Benz, but how was this not on the Benz?
Yeah. I think maybe,
You know?
maybe it's just because it was like, I don't know, it kind of doesn't match the Benz. Because it's
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't fit, but it's also, it's the same level of like, yeah, okay, they're really picking up, you know?
Yeah. And also, I feel like they needed to leave some songs off, like the ones we'll get to, in order to just kind of make room for the very, very good songs that are on the Benz.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because this one is, it's a solid tune. There's a little bit of chugga chugga, but I don't think that gets in the way of the rest of it. I mean, Johnny's just riffing left and right.
Yeah.
In this song. Like, really super, what's the word? I don't know. He's just juicing up those riffs. Juicing them up good.
He's juicing up something good.
Yeah, I love the, like, fake out ending where it's like, they sound like they're about to end the song, and then there's just, like, this explosion of guitars. I like that a lot.
That's very fun.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. I like this lyric in the first verse is basically like, I'm going out for a little drive, and it could be the last time you see me alive. And,
ooh, yeah.
And it's kind of dark.
It's very.
But also you can tell that Tom was like, okay, here we are, rhyming drive with alive.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, very basic, but you've earned it.
A little on the nose, but yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, and apparently, in this Genius annotation, according to a poll from Progressive Insurance, over half of car accidents happen within 5 miles of home. I'm never getting in the car again.
Yeah, I don't like that statistic at all.
And no, And
hello?
Also,
hello?
What? Hello?
Hi, is this, Picking Up Something Good, the podcast about Radiohead?
Yeah, this is Picking Up Something Good, the limited event prestige podcast about Radiohead. Who's this?
Hi, this is the ghost of Tom Torque.
Oh, shit! How does a ghost call into a podcast? Can you explain that to me?
I got my ghostly ways. This is the ghost of Tom Torque, American brother of Tom York from Radiohead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what happened with you and Tom? How did you die?
Well, like I said, I'm his American brother. Don't ask how that works, because I'm not going to answer.
Okay.
I used to be, in my corporeal form, a stunt driver in Hollywood.
Wait a second, hold on, wait. Tom York of Radiohead, right? We're talking about the same guy?
Yeah, Tom York of Radiohead. That's my British brother.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was doing a Death Race 9000. I was a main stunt driver.
Mm-hmm. What year was this?
On that, 1993, 4, I don't know, it's all a blur. Ghosts don't know what time is.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was chugging along. Roger Corman told me to just go full throttle, because it was like the climax of the film. You've seen the Death Race pictures. They're quality pics. Quality pics. And, I'm flooring it, and I see Tom. He's come to visit me on the set, and I'm just so glad to see my my little brother. He was little at the time. He wasn't 12 feet tall.
How little?
Very little. Like, just not barely visible, but I had my big specs on.
Okay. Fame changes you. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you know. And I'm just so glad to see my little bro on the set that I turn and wave and just, spill my guts everywhere, Poor little guy saw it.
Did you get into an accident, or did you just spontaneously spill your guts?
It was both. We didn't know how it happened. A crash, but also my guts just, you know how guts are.
Shit, Tom, I'm so sad to hear that. Are you all right?
Well, I'm fine now. I'm a ghost. Go through walls and shit.
Have you been in contact with your brother recently? Because I guess you can call into this podcast. You can ostensibly call his phone.
Well, that's not how it works.
How does it work?
You wouldn't understand. You're not a ghost.
Okay, that's fair.
But if Tom calls in, just tell him Big Bro Torque is thinking of him, and cars are okay. They're fine. Don't worry about them.
Okay, I'll make sure to let him know.
Okay, bye. I gotta go to my ghost party.
Bye. See ya. Bye.
Oh, whoa! What happened? Hey, I blacked out there for a second.
Nikki, you would not believe what the fuck just happened.
Ooh, what's going on?
Tom Torque called in, the ghost of Tom Torque, from the brother of Tom York from Radiohead.
The American brother of Tom York from Radiohead, the ghost of Tom Torque, called into our podcast about Radiohead picking up something good?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And he refused to elaborate on how he calls into this podcast.
I'm so sick of this. If you're gonna pop into our podcast, let us know, especially if he's a ghost. Wait a second, is that why I blacked out? Did he take over my body?
I'm not sure.
Well, because the last couple minutes are complete, they're just gone. We were talking about killer cars, and now we're here.
Maybe Pop is Dead finally got to you.
Oh, that might be it. Oh, well, I hope he calls back. I mean, I kind of wanted to talk to him.
Oh, yeah. I think you two would have a great conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that was Killer Cars, I guess.
Killer Cars, it's great.
It's good stuff.
I'm glad I talked to Tom Torque.
Yeah, well, just keep rubbing it in, I guess.
Yeah, fuck, sorry. India Rubber.
Yep.
India Rubber, what do you think before I say anything?
Okay. You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I want you to be honest.
India Rubber might fuck harder than anything I've heard from them.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm still formulating the fuck meter, the fuckometer on this band. But yeah, this ooh, it fucks.
I'm saying that India Rubber, I'm not saying it fucks, nor am I saying it slaps, but I like it.
So it's not a fuck slap dichotomy here with you.
No, there is a lot of I think like a theme in these B-sides that I just kind of like picked and didn't realize until I picked it. Is that there's a lot of like loud drums.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's especially in this one, like they're really front and center.
Yeah, there's a lot of like beats, and I really really like the beat on this song.
It is real good. Jeff or Tim or Phil did a good job on this one. I will remember his name eventually.
Oh,
that's not a bit. I'm bad at remembering things.
We're gonna cover 2 of his solo albums later on in the future.
Oh,
so
okay.
We've got to remember his name eventually.
One of these days, yeah. Yeah. I think it fucks. No, I'm sorry. I know it fucks. Especially like the keyboards and then the strings in the verses. Mm-hmm. Ooh, they make me feel like I'm floating on a little cloud. I
love the ending with the laughing.
Oh my god, yeah, it's very it struck me as a little bit Ween.
A little bit
Ween in the best way. I love Ween.
Can you imagine if Tom York was in Ween?
Oh, hold on. Let me imagine that real quick. Listeners at home, please imagine this as well. Oh, that's good. Oh, look at him up there on that stage.
Tom Ween. Tom Ween, Dean Ween, and Tom Ween.
Teen Ween.
Teen Ween.
Teen Ween.
It's a good song. It's quite a good song.
It's very fun. I mostly like the verses. I like the atmosphere of it. But then when it gets into the more like rock-oriented bits.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fun, too. It's just a good song.
I'm on the Radiohead subreddit. Shout out to our Radiohead, which there's a couple people listening from there. There is a thread that was posted 2 years ago called, "What car do you think Tom York drives?"
None. None car.
I feel like he drives a car, like, reluctantly, but he drives a car.
It's probably not
It's probably like a rich person car.
I feel like, can you imagine him in one of those, what are they called, those smart cars?
No. I can imagine him in a Tesla or something.
Oh, he would be. Ugh.
Or like a what's a British car brand, like a Peugeot or a Fiat?
Is that how you say that?
I don't know how to say it.
Peugeot? Peugeot.
I think.
Pugat.
Pugget.
Driving my Pugget around the fucking British whatever. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. The very first comment, the top comment on this post says, "He drives a fast German one. I'm sorry."
I'm sorry. I get okay.
From Airbag.
Apology accepted.
In a fast German
yeah.
car, I'm amazed that I survived.
Right. Well, we'll see. I don't think he drives that one anymore.
No, it's
He
gone.
probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably. I feel like he has someone else drive him places.
Yeah,
He's got enough money for that, right?
He's got the money.
Yeah.
He's like a pound-an-air. I don't know what the fuck they call it in. I think it's still a millionaire or a billionaire.
He's just pounding air over there.
He's pounding air to reduce his carbon footprint.
Yeah. You all got to do your part, you know.
Indie Rubber's good.
I love it.
I love it.
It's good stuff.
I'm saying it's some good shit. Talk show host.
Ooh, this one.
Talk show host is my favorite Radiohead B-side of all time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can see why.
He's so fucking mad.
Oh my god, it's so dark.
In this song, Tom York wants to kill a guy. He's so mad.
Oh my god. I thought he was the talk show host locking himself in like a dressing room and threatening to kill himself.
No.
Or is Tom York is in the talk show host's room with a gun.
Or he's trying to kill the talk show host. Which talk show host do you think it was? Do you think it was like Letterman?
No, I feel like they'd get along in a weird way because, I don't know. I feel like they'd have a good vibe. It would be Jay Leno. Because Jay Leno's all about cars.
Yeah. I'd fucking... Because here's the thing. Jay Leno probably, like, talked to him too much about cars. Like, he's like, "Oh, you hear about this?"
Yeah, you know, you got the cars. You like cars? I'm Jay Leno.
And Tom York was like, "Please stop talking to me, Jay Leno of Jay Leno."
but you haven't seen all my cars. I don't know what this voice is anymore.
Yeah, and I'm sure he tried to kill Jay Leno, and this is what the song is about.
Absolutely. And then fucking, it was just meant to be that this would be on the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack.
Yeah,
Romeo plus Juliet.
Baz Luhrmann's Romeo plus Juliet. I feel like we devoted a lot of time in the last episode to talking about Baz Luhrmann's Romeo plus Juliet.
I don't want to get into it fully again, but I will say, still love the movie, and what an interesting choice for... This is the credits, right?
Yeah.
Wow, what a choice.
What do you think about the song?
It's very dark, and I like that. It's super enjoyable. What is it? That's like a real sharp keyboard sound at the beginning, right? That's not a guitar.
That's a guitar, actually. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was like a really sharp organ sound, but yeah, no, those riffs, juicy as hell.
Yeah. And that
So
drum, very Portishead.
Oh yeah. It is very Portishead. Like, especially when it really starts get going.
Yeah.
And the distortion on it and everything. And the bass, even juicier than that riff. When it really gets going. Nice groove going there. Thanks, Colin is the bassist?
Yeah.
Haha, I got it. Okay, thanks, Colin.
I really love the line, "I'll be waiting with a gun and a pack of sandwiches."
I mean, if you're gonna kill a guy, you should probably pack some snacks.
Yeah, but that's like multiple sandwiches. If it's just him, like, how long does he expect to be in there?
A while, I guess.
Typically, in situations like this, they will break the door down fairly quickly.
I guess he's just a really quick sandwich eater.
I guess. Can you imagine just some guy, Like the protagonist of the song munching down like 7 sandwiches in a row, locked in a room.
Pointing a gun at some talk show host. Just fucking wolfing them down.
I'll fucking kill you.
Hold on, I got mustard on my gun. Hold on.
Getting crumbs all over your Magnum.
What a song.
Oh man, this is actually a really kind of like good bridge, I would say, into like OK Computer era.
Oh yeah.
It does kind of approach that.
It's like how Killer Cars is like that bridge from Pablo Honey to the Benz. It's like a really good, like it's full of the Benz juice.
Yeah.
But it's got this sort of like, okay, Tom, are you all right? That we get from OK Computer.
Yeah.
And he's not okay.
Yeah,
And
he's
that's fine.
okay, not okay.
Oh.
Oh, like the reissue.
Like the thing. Yeah, talk show host slaps.
Yeah. I mean, I think it fucks, but I also appreciate you saying it slaps.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's... I think I'll have to listen to it a couple more times, but right now it definitely slaps.
Yeah. And also, they did a lot of this, according to Genius, live in 97, with all the OK Computer songs, so I guess it made sense.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, so this was OK Computer era.
No, this was released in 1996.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
it was released
Right.
on the Street Spirit Fade Out single.
Right, oh, but then they still played it during the 97 tour where they were...
Very tired.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the Benz B-sides.
Yeah, it's good. Let's see. Are we picking up anything?
Let's see. Whoop. Oh, I was able to get it quicker.
Oh, yeah.
I'm picking up something good.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. The results just came in for me. I'm picking up something real nice.
Yeah, it's not like it's not great.
No, I can see why these songs were not on the Benz.
Yeah, like there's a reason.
I get it. But, like, I don't know. When your B-sides are, like, strong enough that they could be on the actual album, those are some pretty good B-sides.
Yeah, they're decent. They're decent.
Decent as hell.
Now let's move on to the present day, 1997, the current year.
The now.
The year that it is currently right now.
As you are listening, it is fully 1997.
OK Computer.
We all know it. We all love it. Let's talk about it.
Palo Alto. What do you think?
I've never been. I feel like it's probably nice. I don't know. California generally is okay.
Yeah, it's nice. Like weather's all right in Palo Alto.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm just waiting for this car to... A lot of bass, not a whole lot of treble in your speakers, bro.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, my microphone picked it up. Don't worry. Okay, sorry. I just didn't want to like talk and have to... All right.
But yeah, I was talking about Palo Alto by Radiohead. Again.
Yes.
Yeah, this happens all the time.
We're always talking about Palo Alto by Radiohead.
What do you think?
I love that synthy intro so much.
Oh my god, yes.
I really love OK Computer. I feel like it needed more synths.
Mm-hmm. It should have had more computer.
It should have. It was definitely okay. It was a little. They were skimping on the computer a little bit. That's how I feel.
There's a little bit of computer in this one.
There's a lot more computer in this one, and there's that what is it? The sound of like a dial tone, even, which is like I love it. I love that shit.
That counts as computer.
That is computer. Yeah, and like the song as a whole, like I love the quiet bit, loud bit dynamics.
Yeah.
Always a big fan of that.
And I love how this song is probably louder than anything else on OK Computer.
It's very loud. They really go for it in this one.
Yeah, they let her rip. This song is actually the first time I heard it was in Meeting People Is Easy. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but you gotta see it.
Oh no, I haven't had a chance yet. I mean, I've had many chances. It's just I just haven't fucking watched it. Get off my phone.
It's kind of a soul-crushing hour.
Yeah, that's what you said, and I'm oof. I don't know. I gotta be in too good of a mood. I gotta wait till I have to knock myself down a couple pegs. But yeah, this is very loud. Bass is chunky.
Oh,
very good.
It is. It's chugga in a good way, the bass.
Very good chugga that bass. Absolutely. And just the whole textural atmosphere of it, the whole thing you know, they're singing about, like, modern alienation. Kind of makes it sound fun with this song.
Yeah. I wish I was alienated modern. Well, I am.
We all are.
It's 2019.
We live under capitalism. We're all very alienated.
Yeah. Palo Alto's good.
I love it. It's good stuff.
Let's move on to the next two songs, Polyethylene Parts 1 and 2. See what I did there?
Haha, yes.
And actually,
Nice.
I picked Polyethylene because I kind of wanted to trick you.
You did. You fully did trick me, actually.
I wanted to trick you into thinking that you were going to be hearing a ballad.
Oh my god. As soon as it came on, I was like, God fucking damn it. No, not another one. I enjoyed the trick. And thank you for not, like, spoiling it. Because I was like... I'm sorry,
There goes Tom Tork.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
That was... Oh my god. Is it the fucking Chicago Air and Water Show? No. No.
What is that?
God, I hate the airplanes. Where even were we? What were we talking about?
We were talking about me tricking you.
You fully got me. I liked... I think the rest of the song, like, was better because of how I got tricked at first. Like, I really thought it was going one way that I wasn't a big fan of, and then Tom's like, all right. And then they do the countdown, and I'm like, oh, where's this going? and it goes into a much more interesting place. It's like...
Precisely.
Yeah. Ooh. This is like peak OK Computer.
Yeah,
honestly.
This is extremely, extremely OK Computer.
And I know I keep saying this, but how is this not on OK Computer? Like, how... I mean, it's so good. I mean, the rest of OK Computer is really good, too, but...
There's a million other songs on the B-sides for OK Computer that I wish were on OK Computer. But the thing is, I understand the impulse to not make the album 3 hours long.
Yeah, because then I never would have listened to it.
Yeah. There's a couple songs on there. There's Man of War. Man of War is new-ish. There's Meeting in the Aisle. There's A Reminder. There's How I Made My Millions. All those deserve to be on OK Computer, but I understand why they are not.
Right. They wanted to have, like, you know, a reasonable length of the album. I get it.
I think the way OK Computer flows is perfect.
This would have messed up that flow. They would have had to really rearrange some stuff.
I don't know where it could have gone, honestly.
No, because, I mean, you put it anywhere and it just, I mean, even with just the fake out at the beginning, it's like, it would have messed up the whole thing.
That could have gone maybe after Letdown, before Karma Police, or before Letdown? I don't know.
But now the more we talk about it, the more I understand why they didn't put it on there, because I just don't see any place for it.
Yeah, that or Palo Alto, really.
Yeah, why is Palo Alto not on there?
I think it could have gone after Electioneering, but I understand the need to not have two very loud songs at once.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, I need that synth.
Yeah, there's barely any computer on the album as is.
But yeah, as for Polyethylene, parts 1 and 2, is part 1 the fake out?
Yeah, part 1 is the fake out.
Not a big fan of part 1.
Okay.
Love part 2 though.
Yeah, part 2 is very, very good.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked it so much that I really didn't know what else to say.
That's Polyethylene parts 1 and 2. Let's talk about my favorite OK Computer B-side, Lift.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is... I think I like Palo Alto better. Because it feels more OK Computer. Like, I definitely know why this wasn't on OK Computer, because it's a little too hopeful and beautiful.
Yeah.
Not that there aren't beautiful moments on OK Computer, but you know what I mean. This is like Lift is very, very good. Don't get me wrong. It is a B-side, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's for sure a B-side. Can I tell you why it was left off of OK Computer?
Please do.
Oh, okay. Lift was left off of OK Computer because they were genuinely 100% afraid it would be a creep-level success. No, for real. They thought it was going to be like the big hit of the album, and I can kind of see where they're coming from.
Yeah. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm laughing because it's like, oh, we don't want to get too successful here. But, I mean, they kind of hated how successful Creep was, so I get it.
They still kind of fucked up because OK Computer is even more popular than Creep.
It's like, I don't know, probably one of the best albums of the 90s, so... you fucked up there, boys.
They fucked up bad.
Yeah, I see why. Because, I mean, it's fucking beautiful. I can't stress that enough. It's So goddamn beautiful.
Yeah, they did a music video in 2017.
Really?
Yeah, because
For
this
Lift?
song was not released until 2017. That's why I put it on here.
Oh, so it wasn't like an EP thing. This is the remastered
Yeah, this is
OK
completely
Computer.
the first time the song has been released.
Oh shit, this is oh, wow. Okay, that's really cool.
This is one of 3 songs that made it onto the second disc of OK Not OK, which is I Promise, Man of War, and Lift. Those had not been released at all until
Really?
until a couple years ago. So
Were they performed live at all?
yeah, plenty of times.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the video is actually like 2017 Tom York in the video. It's weird.
Oh, okay. So they didn't like record a music video like back then, and were like, nah, we'll sit on this for a while.
Yeah, no, this is a new music video.
That's cool. I like that.
It's an interesting song. It is, like you mentioned, hopeful in a way that none of OK Computer is.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how they managed to pull this off, but it's like it's really somber and sad, but also really hopeful at the same time.
It's kind of like a No Surprises light.
Yeah, totally.
Where it's very much like, this is like the soft version of that. No Surprises is basically like, do you remember, that Rage comic? Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know that,
Here we go.
that Rage comic where it's like the Feels guy like crying and he's like, his eyes are red and he's in tears, but he's wearing that mask that has like the happy emoticon on it?
That's my favorite.
That's...
I love sending that to conservatives on Twitter where they're like, I'm not mad, I'm actually laughing.
I'm gonna tweet that at Ben Shapiro right now.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, basically that's how No Surprises feels.
Yeah.
And that's how Lift feels, but the person's crying less.
Yeah, just like a little bit of tears.
Yeah.
And the mask is slightly happier.
And also, I kind of like... I always like when an artist does this. In verse 1, there is that line now, at the very beginning, "This is a place, sit down, you're safe now, you've been stuck in a lift, we've been trying to reach you, Tom." I love when artists reference themselves in songs.
I love it so much. When I heard that, I was like, oh, I had to run to Genius to make sure I heard him refer to himself. And he did. And I love that shit. There's that Sapphire Bullets of Pure Love by They Might Be Giants, where they say John, but it's like, which John are they talking about? I love that shit.
Also, Sufjan Stevens does it on Vesuvius from The Age of Odds.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's always very, very, very good, and it doesn't stop being good here.
Absolutely. When he's at the end, when he's like, I forget the exact lyric, but he calls someone squirt. Is he referring to himself again? Oh, okay. I like that.
The outro is basically, "Today is the first day of the rest of your days, so lighten up, squirt." So it's actually a very hopeful song.
I love it. I'm getting chills thinking about it, because that is...
Yeah.
It's good shit. No offense. I'm a big fan of positivity.
Yeah. I like to be positive. I don't like to be negative.
It's hard. It's sometimes very hard.
Very, very hard in the world that we live in to not get online and just spout bullshit all day.
Yeah. Just constantly.
But I think Lift gives me like a little oomph of that positivity.
It gives me a little lift.
It does. I think, is that what the song is named after? Well, no, not really, because they reference a lift, but...
Yeah, which is the incorrect way of saying elevator, as we all know.
I was hoping that this song would be renamed for the 2017 release Lift with a Y, and it would be about ride sharing. No, I'm not.
No, but I mean, he would make a song about Lyft.
Yeah. He'd be like, I hate ride sharing.
Oh, whoa, that was, it's like he was right there.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't called in, so...
No, I mean, it was like he was right there.
Okay.
Not like the times he actually is here. Again, how does he fucking keep doing that? I don't know.
We'll find out.
Next time. Picking up something good. No, before we get to the end, let's, are we picking up something good here?
I'm picking up something great.
I'm picking up something amazing.
I understand why all these songs are left off of OK Computer, but they're still good.
They're so good.
They could make up a whole separate album.
Yeah, they're hardly B-sides. They're just like, oh, we just recorded a full other album that we couldn't put on our other album.
Yeah.
That is very good.
Do you know what would be incredible if Radiohead recorded an album and then had so many songs that they released another album a year later for the rest of them.
That would be really good.
Yeah, I hope that happens. Yeah, that's the end of our episode, I think.
I guess that's it.
This has been Picking Up Something Good, a limited event prestige podcast about Radiohead. This episode was a very short one, kind of like very easygoing, because we have been kind of like laying it thick on listening to entire Radiohead studio albums for the past couple weeks.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is a lot. I love Radiohead so much, but sometimes I gotta take it slow and listen to songs that I haven't heard a million times in order to keep it fresh.
And songs I'll never listen to again, like Pop is Dead.
Pop is Dead.
Pop is Dead is dead.
Oh God, I hope it never comes back. Unlike Tom Tork. Next episode, I'm taking you to a beautiful place.
Oh yeah?
I'm taking you. Yeah, I bought you a one-way ticket to the new Radiohead.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I bought you a one-way ticket to Kid A.
Kidda?
Kidda, the Echidna. Basically, we're going to be covering Kid A next episode. It's going to be an absolute hoot. I worry that this episode may be even longer than OK Computers.
I feel like you are onto something. Because from what I've heard, like, I know, I remember when we started this podcast, I was telling friends about it, and they're like, they either said one of two things. Oh, I can't wait till you get to OK Computer, or oh, I can't wait till you get to Kid A. So it's gonna be a hoot and a holler.
And we already got to OK Computer.
We're well past it.
Now it's time for us to get to Kid A. Anyway, you can find me online at Echo Vessel, on Instagram at Echo Vessel. We run a label called Neodetritus.
That's true.
We got a couple physical releases coming up soon that I don't know if I can announce yet, but I know.
Well, I mean, it's our label. I guess we can just decide. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, because it's you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I released an album last December called Nikki Flowers. I named it after myself. There's also a song called Nikki Flowers on there because I'm a narcissist. And we're putting it on tape.
More info about that forthcoming, but we also have another tape release coming up soon. I don't know if I want to talk about that one because I want to wait till the right time.
Yeah, I don't think we have permission quite yet.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be good. We got some stuff down the pipe that's gonna be fun. You can find me in multiple places on the internet. The main ones being Bandcamp, nikkiflowers.bandcamp.com.
Buy their music.
Download all my music, please. I need to buy groceries still. You can also follow me on Twitter for bad jokes and screaming about conservatism. So that is at YifPolice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll follow you today.
Well, thank you. It's about damn time.
This has been Picking Up Something Good, I think.
Hold on. Let me just pull out my little calculator here. According to these numbers, yeah, this has been Picking Up Something Good.
A limited event prestige podcast about Radiohead by Noisepace and Neodetritus. That's our show.
Okay, you can stop listening now. Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.